I love that bit of music, that little intro.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Anyway, how are you? You alright?
Fine,
Good,
thanks.
good. Listen, I want to talk about tonight about fat burning.
Oh, my subjects.
Of course. So, what I've done was I've done some research and I've got some questions for you
Ooh.
because people kept on asking me to do this, so I'm doing it now. So, what burns the most fat?
Eh?
So the first question is,
What burns the most fat?
yeah,
I'm not really sure in what sense. Do they mean like exercise, or it really just does all depend. Exercise wise, lower
yes. So,
intensity.
so what they're trying to say is, so this is from Barbara, right? And Barbara said, Steve, I want to burn. Sorry, it's me. I've kind of like I should have said it. Right. What they want to do, they want to burn fat so quickly, right? They want to get in their dress by July,
Ooh, okay.
right? So,
Alrighty.
what's the quickest way of burning fat?
Well, the healthiest and safest way for someone that's coming from a high sugar, high carbohydrate diet is to reduce your carbohydrate down to 100 grams a day. But the quality will matter. So it needs to be low starchy veggies or low fructose fruits. So those are veggies that are grown above the ground, not the root tubers and the like. Steer clear of those. But any veggies that are grown above the ground, you can eat a shed load of those, and berries as well. Don't touch the other fruit just now because that's high in fructose, high in sugar, and that will have effect on your blood sugar. And the reason why the low starchy veggies are great is because they don't cause a sugar spike. And all the
Right.
while you've got sugar spike, insulin, you can't lose any weight all the while you're in that state.
Right. Okay.
And low starchy veggies keep your blood sugar low.
Right. This what triggers does fat? What triggers fat burning? Then what triggers it?
Well, it's your body's preferred fuel source. Your body wants to turn to your body fat for fuel. So if it's available, if your fat stores are available for use, your body will use it because your body can use either the two main fat energy sources are carbohydrate and fat. But burning a lot of carbohydrate can affect your health. But burning your body fat or burning fat for fuel is much, much better for you. It's much more better for your health.
Yeah,
If
because
you're
it burns the cells too. Is that right?
burns what, sorry?
It burns the cells too, doesn't it?
No, 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 not really. Your fat cells are weird little things, because if you've got insulin in your system, fat can go in, but it can't come out. And that's the problem when your fat stores are like slammed shut, the fat can't come out.
Right.
So the idea is to unlock your fat cells so that can be released and be used as a daily
Right.
fuel. Our bodies prefer to use our body fat, but we keep slamming our fat cells shut with today's modern healthy diet of oats and grains.
Because
It is called.
I thought it kind of like the body releases like a hormone, right? That signals to the brain, and to give to make sure there's enough energy.
Well, that might be glucagon. If you're talking about glucagon, if your body's low on energy, your body will release glucagon, and that releases energy into the system, releases sugar into the system. Is that the one you mean?
Well, I'm just kind of like coming out of it. I'm just kind of
Oh,
like I'm just saying, I was told in the past that about the body releases hormones,
oh
and
yeah,
it
the
then
body.
signals to the brain.
Yeah, well, I mean, our bodies are really run by our hormones, and insulin's a big player, cortisol, your hunger hormone ghrelin, glucagon, which gives your body energy as well, leptin. I mean, all
Yeah,
your
yeah,
hormones are
yeah,
all at
yeah.
play if
The
your
trouble
body
is,
is
though, we
nice and
get told,
stable.
Liz, we get told, as we said this so many times before, we get told and told all this, and we don't know what the truth is, do we? We don't know what's going on.
The truth is out there, but it's been brushed under the carpet. And yeah, we've said this a number of times, like the government and big food. All the stuff that the likes of myself and and try and push out there. The big
Yeah,
the big organisations are trying to brush that under the carpet, and
yeah,
it
but
is true.
yeah. So we got people on here now, and they're saying, right, I'm interested in kind of like losing weight. I've got somebody here called Lynn, and she's saying, "Oh, Lynn, yeah, hi Lynn, you all right? Um, hi." And she said, "Hello, Steve. On my way home tomorrow, thank you. Would it be possible if you can ask Liz?" So I went, "Go ahead." And she's saying, "I'm going to get married next year and need to lose around about 6 stone odd. Um, what's the fastest fat burner I can use? Fat burner?
Okay, well, yeah, ideally you don't want to do it too fast because you need it to be sustainable. And if your weight comes off too fast, it's going to be a real shock to your system. But like I mentioned, I mean, if you really want to feel your best on your special day, you really are going to need to make a difference. And so that is take out the sugar from your diet as best you can. Then take out the grain-based products as best you can because they really do promote fat storage. They promote fat gain. And there's no point, yes, you can cut back on calories, but the calories that you're consuming won't be of good quality. They'll keep driving those cravings. They're not satisfying, so you get really hungry. So
Right.
ideally, get the sugar out first. That will
Yeah.
make a big difference. And then start working on the grain-based products. Get them down.
Yeah, I was speaking to somebody the other day in my stroke club, and he's like a certain weight, and he hasn't even been to the stroke club yet because he's afraid to go out. And he was telling me that his wife is put away a lot of. He was eating a lot of chocolate, but what she's doing now is giving him a square of chocolate, right, nearly every day, right. And I
Mhm.
was thinking, well, you can't just do that because you've got to do it gradually.
Well, ideally, just because of the mental anguish that suddenly coming from something to nothing can give you. Some people are all or nothing. Some people do well gradually. Some people take it out straight away and they do fine. So it's okay if you can cope with just taking it out.
Right.
Some
Okay.
people do good on that and some people don't.
Okay. So, um, Richard, no, not Richard. Roger, sorry, Roger. Roger wants to know about supplements. He's saying that he went to a place the other day, bought some supplements for quick, fast, kind of like quick, fat loss. And it seems that it's not doing anything. All he keeps on doing is going to the toilet.
Okay, right. Well, we've covered supplements quite a few times, haven't we, Steve? The problem with supplements like that, I mean, and they will be like low in calorie as well. If he's not losing any weight, it's because the calorie intake is too much, and his body's saying, "Well, no, I don't care how many calories you give me. I'm slowing down. I'm clinging onto my body fat for dear life," and it won't allow your body to release body fat into the system because his body's probably gone into starvation mode, and that starvation mode will trigger the body to hang on to its fat stores because it doesn't know when it's going to be fed a proper meal.
Yeah, yeah. But the
And
trouble
that
is,
does happen a lot.
people do go out there and buy all these supplements, and they think they're going to get a quick fix,
Yeah.
right? Spending pounds and pounds and pounds on these supplements,
Yeah.
and it doesn't work.
Yeah, I know. It saddens me. And they're promised these miracles, and they're just in it for the money. And a lot of these supplements contain a lot of artificial sweeteners and synthetic foods. I mean, some of these foods you couldn't even pronounce. You never heard of them. You can't even pronounce them. There's numbers in there. It's just not. That chap would be better off just getting himself for what. I mean, if he paid a fair bit of money for them, he'd be better off just getting himself a big fat chicken breast and some lovely veggies and knocking up a stir fry. Because that chicken, the protein and the fibre in the veggies, that will keep him going for much longer than a shake or a little teeny weeny bar.
I've got my friend back again now. Well, he always comes on and leaves me some funny remarks. Gary is saying, looking forward to my jumbo sausage and
his
chips,
fudge cake, I bet.
followed by my apple and double cream. Oh well,
Well, the
you
cream's all
enjoy,
right.
mate. You enjoy.
Apple and cream's fine.
Yeah, yeah. He's probably dipping his fries in his cream. You know what I mean. But it's some luxury. Well done, mate. Good luck.
It's
But the
usually a
trouble is,
chocolate fudge cake he eats.
yeah, it's no fudge cake this week, is it?
With the wee tin cap playing with us.
Yeah, but the trouble is, all this. So, what can somebody do? People are asking. They're saying, "Well, if you're saying supplements is not going to work, what is going to work? What can?" Someone said the other day. Do you remember the old shakes in the old supermarkets? It was this weight loss shake that soon went out the window. It's supposed to be losing a lot of weight. People are supposed to lose a lot of weight from it. We're living in obesity. Sorry, I'm just reading something. We're living in an obesity world now where obesity is all around us, and men and women are getting so obese now. And the trouble is, the billions of people who work for these takeaways industries and food industries are making money out of the people. They don't care about people's health.
Yeah, that is very true. We know that.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So what can we do? What can somebody do to kind of like lose the fat?
Well, they really need to kind of take back control by realizing that these food companies are just making money out of them, really. And it will need to really go back to basics. Is start to make your own food, because all the while that you're buying processed foods, you're going to be taking in the rubbish with that. You're going to be taking the preservatives and the artificial this and the crappy oils and the sugar and the grain-based products. Ideally, people should just try and get out in their kitchen a little more, because you won't lose weight in a healthy manner by buying it in a packet. You might lose weight, but it's not healthy.
Right.
And
Okay.
I know it's really frustrating for people, but they need to take charge.
Yeah, but also the weather doesn't help sometimes, because people want to go out there and have a barbecue and
barbecue's great.
Barbecue's
great because it's mostly meat based with salads, and that's fantastic.
Yeah. So if somebody if someone came up to you and they said, right, what's the quickest way to burn fat? Would you say to them, exercise and diet?
Diet first. Get
Diet
that
first
reined
and
in.
exercise. Yeah.
Absolutely, because if you've still got a poor diet, all the while you're exercising, you're kind of swimming against the tide a little. You might be low calorie, low fat this, but it's the effect is always the effect. the effect of the food. Even low-fat foods can cause your blood sugar to spike. In fact, more of them do. It's like low-fat yogurts that have more sugar in them. So you think you're doing a good job, but you take this low-fat yogurt, your blood sugar spikes, insulin, your fat stores are shut down. You can't access your body fat now to start to use
That's
it.
where I went wrong, because I was told that if you want a yogurt, if you like yogurt, go for the low-fat yogurts.
Yeah.
Right? And it's so confusing, isn't it? Because we don't know what, we don't know. It's wonder why, everybody's kind of like fat, and obese, because and the government are moaning about it. And if they want to do something about it, why don't they just kind of like do something now before, we have an obesity, kind of like COVID situation on our hands.
Well, don't get me started on that one. But the problem is, the government aren't going to tell you to don't eat the grains and don't eat. I mean, they tried the sugar tax thing. They tried the fat tax first, and then they realised, oh, fat isn't what causes weight gain, it's sugar. So now it's a sugar tax. So they do know. They know.
Oh yeah, of course they do know about the sugar tax, because Jamie Oliver, wasn't it? He was trying to do something about it and everything. But I don't think he was a good role model, because he was doing sugar in his restaurants and stuff. So
but it's the quality as well, isn't it? I mean, the restaurants will use better quality food than processed food. A food manufacturer, they're not going to use the best quality, and if they do, you will pay for it. So you will know if you're getting good quality ingredients or not, because it won't be cheap.
Right.
Cheap food, cheap quality.
Yeah. In my time when I was doing kind of like diet and exercise, the trouble is, when you're in that environment, when you're doing diet and exercise, and you're trying to get rid of because some people rush into the gym and they think, right, okay, here we go, and they're going to get really mad, without thinking that if they don't do it right, that their health is going to, kind of like deteriorate, because the trouble is, it's like me, when I was doing it and I'd come back and that was it. I had a stroke and I had problems and things like that. And it's kind of like people want to lose weight quick, but I'm afraid there's not a quick fix, is it, at the moment?
No. And it's a shame as well, because people are only doing what they believe works. And that's because people like me and you, we're not being heard by the right people, if you know what I mean. That doesn't make sense. But, we've got the good things to say, but all the big boys above us are shouting louder. And I see it. This was me as well. I was an excessive exerciser because that's what I was told. Move more. If you want to lose weight, move your ass. It doesn't work like that. And I was
told to move my butt. I was told to move my butt and get on with it.
Yeah, but I mean, look what happened to you, Steve. Exercising in that manner is very stressful for our bodies. We're not built to work like that. We're not built to exercise 40, 50, 60 minutes a day at a high intensity. We're not. And it pays its toll. Look at your health.
But can you imagine it, when you were doing it, like me, I was doing it every day, getting up at 6 o'clock, 11 o'clock, it was another break. Then about 11:30, we went back on it again. Then 12:30, it was dinner time. And by dinner time, I was like, yes. Then go back again. Then around about, then it goes on to around about 2, 3 o'clock.
Yeah, but there weren't many great success rates during that, was there?
Well, no, but they did make a lot of money from it.
Exactly. All about the money.
All about the money. And it's all about the
boy. It's all about them. Yeah.
How about the boy?
All about the boy.
So she's off. But the trouble is, all I can say about this is, before we go, is that if somebody wants to lose weight, It's no good kind of like going to Howard and whatever the shop is called and buy all these supplements and everything because the supplements are a load of rubbish.
Well,
Do you
they
agree?
are.
Do you agree? Yeah.
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do agree. Yeah, because I mean, like I said, if you're not consuming enough calories, then your body will slow down. So
Right.
what do? You eat even less,
Mm.
and that has a really bad effect on your health and your well-being. It's just
Yeah.
mentally draining because you're so, why am I doing everything I should be doing and it's not working, and the amount of guilt and failure that we feel, and it's not our fault. It's not our
Mm.
fault.
Yeah. Frank wants to know. He says, Steve, I've been on supplements now for 6 months. I am a bodybuilder, right? What do you say about that?
Well, that's just completely different because his body's in a completely different state to somebody that's overweight and unhealthy. Completely different. And, if he's supplementing, he obviously knows his stuff because he's a bodybuilder. He's done the homework. He knows what to do for his body. That's completely different. So, great work. I love a bit of bodybuilding, me, but supplementing is for completely different reasons.
Mm. Yeah, if you're a bodybuilder, come down and sort me out because I need some muscles.
You could do with some muscles, eh?
Yeah, I need some muscles. All I've got at the moment is like ships ashore. Anyway, yeah. Anyway, Liz, thank you very much, as always. I'll tell you what, it's lovely there where you are.
Oh, it is. It's so nice. The sun's really getting low now, though. As you can see, I'm disappearing from the screen.
Where are you? Are you in Essex?
Kent.
Kent. Ah,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I'm going to be around about, or I'm going to be back around about 8:30 with the lovely Susie and her country music and stuff.
Oh, lovely. I like a bit of country.
Oh, yeah, she's really good, really good, really good.
Oh, nice.
Yep. So thank you, Liz, as always.
You're welcome.
You've got to know your why, everybody.
Know your why.
I love your art.
Thank you.
Can you send it to me, please?
All
Thanks, Liz.
right.
Bye. There you go. That was Elizabeth Davidson. Gary, well done, mate. You're looking forward to your jumbo sausage, yeah, and chips, followed by an apple pie and double cream. Well done, Gary. I hope you enjoy that. And in the meantime, bye bye, guys, and see you in a bit. 8:30, Susie Graham. Ooh, bit of country. So get your horses ready.